I'm Sue and I'm going to show you how to make one of my favourite creamy, beautiful all-time dips and spreads, baba ganoush, and this is the authentic Lebanese recipe. Now the reason why this is so good for you is that you can actually use it as a replacement for butter, and importantly this stuff lowers your cholesterol. It's loaded with viscous fibres. Eggplant all over because we're going to be popping it in an oven under a hot grill, and we're going to be allowing it to cook and actually to blacken and to char. The more that the skin blackens, the more of a smoky flavour that you get. And if you don't actually prick the eggplant, well, there's always the risk that it might explode. That's never happened to me. So we're going to pop this into the oven and let it cook for about 40-50 minutes, basically until the skin's pretty much black and you can just peel them off easily. Come and let me show you a sneak preview of how the eggplants are looking. Now as you can see, they're already starting to shrivel up a little bit, but they're not quite there yet. Probably another 15-20 minutes. The skins should literally be blackened. Let's pop them back in. Okay, the eggplant is ready, so let's pop it out of the oven. It's going to be hot, so you need a good pair of oven mittens or a thick tea towel. Here it is, as promised, shriveled up, brown looking. Okay, so what we do next is literally peel the skin off the eggplant. If it's too hot, what I usually do is leave it to sit for a few minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just until it cools down slightly, and then it's easier to peel. So we're just going to grab it, cut a little bit into the skin, and usually the skin just comes off fairly easily. Now there's no problem if you pop a little bit of the skin into the blender at the same time, it just gives it a little bit more colour. Usually I like to use 2 plump eggplants, but this time they only seem to stock smaller eggplants, so there wasn't as much flesh and I went for 3. Okay, we're going to add a few more ingredients now to the baba ganoush. I'm just peeling a clove of garlic, and you can either crush this or add it in whole, because if you've got a very sharp food processor it'll mince it down anyway, so we'll just pop that in. We're going to pop in just half a teaspoon of salt for extra flavour, but if you're on a salt-free diet you can certainly omit that. We're going to add lemon juice, which gives it a lovely tang, but also acts as a fantastic preservative. So we're going to try and get about 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and I'm just using a reamer here, which is a lovely little kitchen gadget, old-fashioned as you can see, made of wood, and a really easy, quick way to get juice out of, hopefully, a really juicy lemon. Let's just pour that in and try and keep the seeds out. And of course you can adjust the amount of lemon juice. And finally, another secret ingredient. Guess what this is? Tahini. You probably can't understand it unless you can read Arabic. But this is sesame seed paste, basically sesame seeds that have been ground up. Add 3 tablespoons of tahini to our baba ganoush. And this really is the secret ingredient to make baba ganoush cream up so much. So let's turn on the food processor now. You can check it as you go. It's pretty good, but you can adjust the amount of tahini, the amount of lemon juice. I'm just going to whip that up for a touch more. Finished. So now, it depends what you want to do with it as to how you serve it. If you're going to serve it as a dip, what people in Lebanon do is tend to spread it out more on a flat plate like this. Use the back of a spoon to sort of create some grooves, and then just sprinkle with a touch of paprika for a bit of colour. and finish off with a drizzle of olive oil. And this is a beautiful dip to serve with Lebanese bread or even Greek pita bread. Now the reason they serve it in such a shallow fashion is because when you're sharing dips with people, it's easier to eat. The other way I like to store it is as my fat spread. So if you want to use it instead of margarine or butter, just pop it in a glass jar or container and store it in the fridge. It'll last really well for about a week or so. And there you have it, easy, beautiful baba ganoush, dip style, spread style. Try it at home, I can guarantee it's going to taste a lot better than the bought stuff. This recipe and others you can get on my website, sueradd.com, SUERADD.com. Have a nice day.